It's the Ally Brooke Show. Hey everybody, and welcome to the Ally Brooke Show. Guys, my heart is so happy right now because I'm seeing this guy. You all know him and love him from Dancing with the Stars and, maybe from my season. Team Time to Shine. Everybody, this is Sasha Farber.
Woo!
Give him, yes.
Applause break.
All of it. Give him the biggest applause, please. Because, this guy, I'm not even being dramatic. This guy basically changed my life. And I am so happy and just so overjoyed to have you on my show. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Oh my gosh. We have so much history and I am just so grateful to you, Sasha, because you gave me so much. I don't even know if you know that. You helped to restore my confidence in myself and you gave me so much love and so much care. And my fans saw it. And for some of y'all who didn't see our season of Dancing with the Stars, basically, I came in with a lot of insecurity, a lot of baggage, because in Fifth Harmony, I was made fun of for my dancing. I had a lot of videos go viral for the wrong reasons, and people just literally tearing me apart, and it broke my confidence in myself and my dancing. I knew I could dance, but I was really sad because I wasn't doing that well in Fifth Harmony and some of the moves didn't fit me and all that. So I was super scared and nervous to be on Dancing with the Stars, but I'm so happy that my closest friends and my team and my parents convinced me to do it and told me to not listen to those fears, not listen to those voices in my head, and choose to go, put myself out there, learn, grow, go on an adventure.
Oh, yeah.
And it was an adventure of a lifetime that totally just changed me. And I say it in my book that I feel like I walked in a little cub, but left the show like this fierce lioness that was unstoppable. And it's thanks to this guy.
Thank you so much.
I love you. Thank you. Okay, so the last time we saw each other was...
like a year ago?
Yes.
No, on tour.
Yeah,
you
it was
came and joined tour.
January of 2020.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
I mean, we speak on the phone.
Of course. We speak
during
on
the
the phone.
season.
We FaceTime.
Ally would call me. She's like, so how's the rehearsals going?
Yes.
Tell me all the goss.
Oh, and even before that, I was like, Sasha, who are you dancing with? Who's your partner? Who's the cast? Can you tell me anything? And it was crazy. The last time we saw each other was on the Dancing with the Stars tour. Mm-hmm. And I was on there for a week. And we reunited after our season in 2019. And I just remember being on tour again and seeing everybody. It was such a thrill and such it was like coming back together with your family. And we hadn't danced together in a long time. And I remember the first day of rehearsal, we both were like, am I going to forget this? Has this all left me? But it was it never left me the dance. And then we went on tour.
I just remember, your first day, you came in and I had no idea who I was dancing with. And I saw you I want to say maybe 2 years ago or 3 years back, because you guys have performed on the show a few times.
Fifth Harmony,
bang, bang. And I remember standing in for you girls because you guys was somewhere else.
We need that footage somewhere
that is
out there.
Somewhere on YouTube.
There's a different Fifth Harmony.
Yes. And I just remember, opening the door backtrack. I remember seeing you at the Grove and I was like, yo, Ally. And you were like, yeah, how's it all going? Blah, blah. I was like, listen, you need to do the show. I remember. And you were like, yeah, I've got a few things happening.
Life was crazy at the time because, not to cut you off, but so you guys know, at the time, that was, I believe, the first 2 months since Fifth Harmony, had like broken up. So I was figuring
That's
out my
right.
life. I was figuring out, my solo career situation kind of in that infancy. And so I was like, oh my gosh, like I have no idea what my life's going to be like. So yeah, I remember being like, I don't know. Like, yeah.
And then literally like what, 2-3 years later, you were in the studio, I opened the door and I was like, holy shit,
Yeah.
it's Ally Brooke. And then like, I just remember we started dancing. It was day one, maybe second hour in.
Oh gosh.
And you were just like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm not doing this. I'm like, whoa, chill. Let's take a breath. Let's have some fun. Remember why we're doing this show. And you had so much pressure on you. You were scared. You were worried. You were like, can I do this?
Things.
And then I made you a promise. I remember saying like, no matter what, I promise you, when it's first show, you're going to feel great and you're going to be bored of this dance. And that's exactly what happened. You came out and you smashed it.
Thank you. I definitely had a few bumps that first performance.
You smashed it. 5, 6.
5, 5, 6. Total not smash. But you made me feel like I smashed it. That was the important part.
Yes.
And I thank you for that. And you always we can have like a 4-hour discussion just about Dancing with the Stars. But yes, I remember that moment walking in the doors. I had no idea who was going to pop out. I thought it might be you. I really did. But I didn't know. And then you came out.
Who are you expecting?
I thought it was either going to be you, Val, or Alan. I think because like the height. I was like, wait, because they're like closer to my height. So maybe them. I'm not sure. Or they could pair me with someone else, just to kind of like challenge us or throw me off. And
you won that battle.
I mean, it was like I was staring in the mirror. I'm just kidding. So you walked in and I like screamed because I was like, whoa, this is Sasha. And I was a huge Dancing with the Stars fan. As you know, I grew up watching with my mom in my bedroom since season 1. And it was such a wild thing to just be there and to see you in person. And obviously knowing you from the past and knowing you from the show, being a fan, all those things were super exciting. And it just hit me like a wave, that, oh my gosh, I'm starting this crazy journey called Dancing with the Stars.
I mean, yeah, we definitely had a lot of fun. I mean, what a lot of people don't know about you is like, you have to be the nicest person I've ever met. You always know everyone's name.
I love you.
You're always ready to rehearse. You're always on time. You were just literally a joy to work with. And, that's sometimes in this industry is hard to find. And we really did have some fun. I mean, the whole season we had a roller coaster of like emotions because that's exactly what the show's about. Like you showed so many different sides and every week, you just came out with a different story, a different emotion. And I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Sasha, so much. That means the world to me. And like looking back, it feels like it was so long ago, but also it felt like yesterday. And I loved that, I was really, really scared. Like before the show, I was like, I really don't know about this. I'm so freaking scared to put myself out there and to be judged on my dancing, which is a huge sore spot for me. And I didn't know if I was going to fail or not, but you just like, it was beyond my imagination. I mean, we had so much fun together. I mean, Sasha and I are literally, he's like part of my family. We're like brother and sister. We laugh, we bicker, we make fun of each other. We just know each other so well. And we also just have this like awesome, bond that we'll have forever. Sash.
You're definitely a hard worker. And like,
thank you.
I was very lucky to be partnered with you because we just had a ball. And I think I texted you, me and Ems were driving and your song came on. And I was like, I think it was Work From Home.
Yeah.
And we were like, that's Ally, that's Ally, that's Ally.
Yay.
Your voice is so strong and your energy is just like contagious. And we had a lot of fun. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, do you remember that one time when we had to fly to Florida.
Oh, do I remember? Yes. So we had so much fun, but also we're
was
humans.
hard.
It was hard. I would get tired. I would have
You
like
got
breakdowns.
sick.
I would get sick. I was so ill. As amazing as Dancing with the Stars was, we had our challenges.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
packages, it might have looked really fun and cute and all that, which it was, but we also had a lot of, heck, I had to balance doing like a music video during rehearsals, traveling, and that takes such a toll on your body. Just doing 8 to 10 hours of rehearsals, intense rehearsals on your body is physically and mentally and emotionally draining in itself. And on top of that, I had to travel, I had to do shows, etc. And that was like freaking kicked my butt. Like that was the hardest few months for sure. But at the same time, I kind of loved it because I'm crazy like that, and I just
You're
love
a
what I do.
workaholic. You love to work.
I love to work.
You worked during the season. You did like dance rehearsals. Then you would go home and record something, and then come back into rehearsals.
Yes.
You really did like just go bang, 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 bang.
It was so fun, and now like looking back, like it's like, whoa, I did that.
What was your favorite dance of all?
Oh my gosh, Sash. Definite. I mean, there's so many amazing moments. Man, I loved, of course, Higher. I mean, that was such a pivotal moment.
That was a good one
for me. I was able to sing
your own song.
Yeah, and then we had just such like a power together. And that was a moment where I felt, I really grew in the competition, went through a lot, had been the bottom 2, and just took a lot of hits. But that was just such a powerful moment for me. It sucked because we ended up in the bottom 2 that night. But still, at that moment.
We still got 3 10s.
We got 3 10s. I
First
think that was our first time.
First time we got 10s. Should we watch the dance?
Yes, can we watch? Oh,
I remember this
section. Wow.
Do you remember when we nearly had to change the whole thing? Facing the other way?
Oh my God, yes. Wait, so at this moment, literally hours before, they told me to change.
Look how beautiful you look.
Thank you. I loved the hair and makeup. The whole outfit was just my favorite.
I went blank then, nearly. Oh no, that was up for the dress run.
I was praying to God that I would not fall, that I would not miss a step. And I just remember I felt this lightning inside of me that I never felt before, and this electricity.
I remember writing the beats to this in the studio.
This breakdown is probably my favorite dance, like, of all time for myself. Sasha, you choreographed that. You made me do that. Like, you got me to do things I never thought were possible. I was literally doing flips and tricks.
I'm available for bar mitzvahs, weddings. You name it, I'm
Hire
there.
him, guys. Call him.
Look at that. Chassé capes, as we call it.
Oh, I remember we fought over the ending so many times, remember?
No?
Oh, okay.
No, did we? I don't remember.
Remember? Because I couldn't land it.
Oh, yes. That I remember. You would you would do the first time you would just do like one rotation.
Yes,
like,
and then you'd be like, no, you gotta trust me. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I trust you, I'm just scared.
That's right.
But it was awesome. Oh my God.
There's your parents.
Oh, my dad. I am like, every time I see that, I'm transported to that moment and emotionally how powerful that felt for me.
Yeah.
And I need to tell you, my parents, they have this recorded, and they know.
They don't have Hulu?
Well, no, they have like the Time Warner cable or AT&T, whatever.
Right.
Like, like the DVR.
Yeah.
And they literally, I cannot tell you how many times they've watched this. They watch it at least twice a week, not just one of the dances, all of the dances.
I love your parents.
They'll just literally be on their couches. They'll be sipping their coffee or whatever.
Because they're so proud of you.
And it's the sweetest thing in the world. I want to let you know, you gave not just me, but like our whole family this gift. Another one of my favorite dances was the Selena tribute, hands down. And I was so mad that they couldn't air. They they didn't know. I was so mad
I
because
just remember
maybe
something.
what? Oh no.
No.
What?
I just remember going there and meeting Selena's sister.
Suzette, yes.
That was fun.
Suzette is, oh my gosh, talk about like hero to me. So yes, we were doing was it movie week? I think movie week. Yeah, we were doing movie week. And Selena, the movie, is one of the films that changed my life because Selena is my number one favorite singer. And we got to go and visit Suzette at the museum, and you got to meet her.
Mm-hmm.
And that was such a special moment because she gave me, and you can see in this clip, she gave me a piece of jewelry, a hairpin that says Selena on it.
I remember.
Before it released. And I remember it was such a beautiful thing. We both were crying, and it was just this amazing moment that we had together.
It was a beautiful rumba.
It was a beautiful moment.
It's a beautiful rumba, Will.
Oh wait, and didn't you? We did we previewed this to Suzette.
Yeah.
And I was so mad that they couldn't air it. I was like, "Are you serious? Like this was such a gold moment." So for those of y'all who didn't know, yeah, before the package rolled, there was that.
You cried. Ally cried before every dance, before every package. That was like
I couldn't watch some of it.
I would always be like, Ally, don't even watch the package.
No.
Don't even look at keep looking at me.
Yes, because you're in there and you have so many nerves. I don't think people understand like what we go through.
Oh yeah.
Like you're, obviously a pro and you have been dancing your whole life. And we're going to get into that in a minute. I can't wait for everybody to like know your story. But you have to worry about your outfit. You have to worry, most importantly, about the dance. And sometimes in the ballroom, the room plays tricks on your mind. You'll think like the room is spinning, or you'll think left is right and right is left. And you have all these emotions, and you already did a full run through, hours before. You've been up, you've been stressing, and you worry about your hair, your makeup. You can't I didn't like to watch the package before because I would either get like emotional because it would be something sad or whatever, or I would just get distracted. And then you have all the audience in front of you, there. You have your family, your friends, and all these things. You have to get ready in seconds. They pull you, they interview you right before and right after. So there's these huge waves of emotion that happen before. I remember every time I was sweating my just tail off, and
don't know where you were gonna go with that one. Wow.
I didn't either.
We just went south there real quick.
And I was like, oh my gosh. I knew though at the end of the day, no matter how nervous I was, my heart would be out of my chest. I knew I had you. Like no matter what. Even if I failed, even if I flopped, even if I flipped in the wrong direction, which I did many times, you were there to catch me. I mean, no pun intended, not to be cliche.
No pun intended.
But
I mean, we spent a lot of time together. Like a lot.
Oh, we spent a lot of time together.
So you should know me really well now.
Loki, you should really get to know.
See what I did there?
I had to do that. Yeah, I knew you did that. Come on. High five.
But you should know me really well. Like, and I should know you really well. Like, especially your tricks, your trades. Like, what's one thing, if you were to say about me, that you know, that no one else would know at home, that, like, what's my mirror face?
Mirror face?
Yeah.
What do you mean mirror face?
Like, what do I do if I'm looking in the mirror?
Oh, you go like this when you take your shirtless selfies and post them on Instagram.
Go.
You go. We should pull that up. Pull it up, y'all.
Go.
You go like this. You go like.
What is it?
You do like the smize and like something with your lip. I don't know how to describe it, but you're like, or you do like the eyebrow.
I think I suck the lips in. I'm like.
Yeah, you do. Yep, exactly.
That's it.
And then you do that, with your eyebrow, and you like tilt your head. Yeah, that's what you do.
Nah.
We should pull that up.
Probably won't find any.
Look
okay.
up Sasha Farber Instagram. Is it Sasha Farber 1 still with the 1 on?
Yeah. Because there was more. So I was like, I'm just going to do Sasha Farber.
How many
1.
Sasha Farbers are out there in the world? Let's find out. Yes. Wait, go to that. No, go to a shirtless one and see like the tilt and the eyebrow. Tell me I'm wrong. Come on. Yes, there's a little tilt. Woo! Come on,
get some underwear on in that bad boy. Oh
Maybe
God.
yes, Ems. I miss Ems.
Oh look,
She is so gorgeous. Like,
did you see I
so-
posted our dance when season 30 announced?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, just
Wait,
proves how much you
season 30?
for next season.
Wait,
It was announced,
what?
confirmed. The season 30 is going to happen.
Congratulations!
Wow, thank you.
Oh my gosh, wait. I need to tell you.
Tell me.
Sometimes
I'm right here.
I'm so sorry. Sometimes I'm literally like in this bubble of what the heck ever is going on in my life. And actually a lot of the times I'm not
There?
I'm not there. A lot of the time, no, literally I'm not there. No, a lot of the times I don't really go on Instagram because sometimes I feel like Instagram's great if I'm in the right mood, but sometimes
Right, 100%. 100%.
it's triggering, to a lot of people. And so I'm so sorry that I didn't see that.
That's okay.
And I love you. And
That's
I'm
okay.
so
After this interview, you're going to go and like
yes, I'm gonna
No.
go online and like it.
Talk to me. So
I love you. Congrats. So
Thank
this
you.
is fall 2021.
yes,
Woo! Oh, what?
your go.
My go.
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna do me. Okay.
Now you have to ask me a question.
Oh, yes.
About you. Stay with me, Ally. Stay
Sorry,
with me.
okay.
So now you know what it's like to have Ally in a dance rehearsal and
Yes.
her concentration
No,
goes
my
from
concentration.
0.
No, my
We lose her.
concentration.
She just wanders.
My concentration is like.
Actually,
lying.
I'm not gonna lie.
No,
your
my
your
concentration's
mirror
like-
face and hair whips to the mirror randomly when I would be talking to you, like, babe. So we're gonna we're gonna
Babe.
do this cha-cha thing and you're just looking past me, going, what?
I'm making sure that I look good. We're on camera, so don't want like anything showing, anything up here. So. So
Tell
making
me
sure
one
that
thing.
that's
Go.
good.
Tell me one thing. Something
Ooh.
about you. that
Okay, what do I do? What do I do when I'm stressing? Like when we're in rehearsal and I was just like, I'm not getting it. Help.
Cry.
What the... Okay, besides that, I
Okay.
didn't cry all the time. I would
Not
get
all
mad.
the time.
I would
Not all
get
the
mad.
time. No, you
Wait,
didn't.
no.
You
dude,
wouldn't get
I
mad.
think that's something that a lot of people don't
You
know.
only got mad like 1 week.
Which week?
I think Florida week.
Oh, wait. Okay, that was the whole moral of this story. Okay, rewind.
Wait, no,
to the
but
beginning of this. Wait, okay, so.
I'm gonna have a drink while you talk.
Wait, okay. 2 things. 1.
First one.
Okay, first one. I'm trying to say it the right way. A lot of people say, like, how do you stay positive all the time? Are you always this happy? And I don't, like, I don't know. I try to be positive, but I think a lot of people don't know. I get, like, fiery. I get, like, passionate.
I've seen that.
Can you, like, expound on that? Like, how do I get fiery? Like, when I'm either, like...
You get fiery when someone in your circle is I guess like you're very close. You can tell you're very close to your family, your friends. So anytime someone is talking bad or something negative about your circle, you see red. And
wow.
then
Yep.
I think like when you get mad when you think you're ready to do something and you can't do it just yet, and you're like struggling and you're going for it.
Yeah.
And that's when like you get mad, then you get teary,
It's a
then you kind
cycle
of
or
walk
circle.
away, then you come back, we talk about it, we have a laugh, and then we kick back
I
on.
love you. Yes, it's exactly it. Because I don't know, like it's.
I'm gonna interrupt you. I'm sorry.
No, please.
Thank you. Let's switch chairs.
Yeah, let's switch yours. Your show now.
No, even though when you get angry and you get upset, what I found about you is you still don't show it. Only people
Really?
that really know you really well know that you're pissed off or upset. Because, you would, instead of saying like, hey, how are you? And how's it going? How was your day? Okay, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye. Rehearsals was great. If someone else was mad, they'd just be like, I'm going. Bye. And just leave. You would be mad and you would be like, okay, so I'm going. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Like you would have, your energy would change, but you would still be nice. You would still be like responsive to everything going
Thanks,
around.
Saj.
I mean, I feel like it's really hard to piss you off, but when you do get pissed,
Yes, That's the right way to say it. I go red, especially like no one
Oh no.
comes for my family or like the people that I love. I get like this fire that just cannot back down.
I remember there was once we were traveling in an airport and you got fiery.
What happened?
I know someone else in this room will probably remember.
Oh my god! Oh,
there it is.
When
I
was eating the burrito.
Did she get mad at me in the airport with you?
Yeah.
Got mad. Oh yeah, no, you can say it. It's fine. So, Will and I are.
Was it something about like suitcases or like?
Oh, he was like so pissed. So Will is my manager. I love him so much. I love him to death. He is the best. He also changed my life. He's gonna be on the show one day because he has a just wow.
He knows you
story.
like no one knows
like
you.
Nobody knows me. He's been with me through it all. He's like a little angel, but we sometimes, like get into it because I'm an artist and sometimes I'm really particular and I'm also a people pleaser and and if things are not if they're not done a certain way, that's not it. It's just like if I feel like I don't have an unreasonable ask, then it should be accomplished. And it was something so stupid and small. And it was super early flight. We were tired, had no sleep, on Dancing with the Stars. We're already exhausted. And we were going to Orlando because I was going to perform at the Disney World Christmas special. And that's a funny story in itself, but we'll get to that later. But anyways, something about the suitcases, dang it. So Will, I think he like had something about, do you remember?
It was.
Oh, you totally popped an attitude with me.
And then you popped an attitude and I was just standing there and I was like, okay, cool, we got to get on a flight.
And I remember it was that. I think it was something
It was
so
nothing
stupid.
bad. It wasn't nothing. Yeah.
It was so stupid, but because, again, everybody's tired, like little things seem like big things. I think it was something like I brought 2 suitcases and it was like throwing everything off. And I'm like, well, I need the other suitcase. Like, you're not the one who has to be on camera. You're not the one who's being filmed all the time. And it was just like a funny thing. But I definitely had fire that morning.
That was fire. It was
there
good.
Was some fire. Sometimes you have to, right? As long as it's good fire, not bad fire where you're like, torching people. This episode of the Ally Brooke Show is sponsored by Buffy. Buffy makes bedding that is earth-friendly and cruelty-free. Buffy's new Breeze Comforter regulates temperature. No more night sweats. Get cozy without overheating. Its 100% plant-based design is breathable and keeps you at a comfortable temperature in a way that polyester and down-filled comforters cannot. The Breeze is made of eucalyptus fabric, inside and out. It's softer than cotton and naturally soothes skin. It's earth-friendly. Eucalyptus uses 10 times less water than cotton to grow, and its fiber is produced using recyclable, earth-friendly solvents. It's hypoallergenic, plus its high thread count shuts out dust, mold, and mites for a healthier sleeping environment. It's cruelty-free, no down here. The Breeze is seriously the nicest comforter I've ever slept in. It's so soft and cool. I don't find myself waking up in the middle of the night sweating anymore, and I'm actually getting a better night's sleep. The eucalyptus fabric is really as soft and soothing as I say it is, and it feels so elegant and comfy. I love it. For $20 off your Buffy comforter, visit buffy.co and enter code ALLY. ALLY. That's right, listeners of the Ally Brooke Show get $20 off your first Buffy comforter. Just visit buffy.co and enter code ALLY. ALLY. We try our hardest to take care of our bodies, but what about our minds? Without a healthy mind, being truly happy and at peace is hard. The good news is therapy works. And you guys know how much I've talked about therapy. I've talked about it several times, and it really has helped me so much, and I recommend it for every single person out there. When so many people are battling depression and anxiety, or their stress is too much to manage, they have postpartum depression, PTSD, and the list goes on. Easy online therapy is available to get some tools that can help make life easier. It's really easy to sign up with BetterHelp. You quickly get paired with a counselor that best suits your needs, and you can switch counselors at any time if you feel the need to. You can also choose the way to communicate with your therapist that works best for you. It's by far the most comfortable way to get help in these crazy times. Plus, when everyone is struggling with something, there's no more shame in getting help. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours. Join the millions of people who are seeing what therapy is really about. It's always a good time to invest in yourself because you are your greatest asset. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and Ally Brooke Show listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Ally. That's betterhelp.com/ALLY. Thank you, BetterHelp. So, we're in the middle of the show. It's week 9. Boy
Pressure's
band, yes.
SemiFinals.
Girl group night. Oh my gosh, yeah, that was SemiFinals. And there was a crazy time. It was November. And November was a time that the Disney World Christmas special was filming. And I prayed to be on that. I love Disney and I love Christmas more than anything. And those two together are psh, I'm in heaven. And so I was praying I'd get it. But obviously I'm on Dancing with the Stars. So I'm I have no idea how this is going to work or if I'm even going to land it. Well, then, we're learning 2 dances at this point, completely exhausted, 10, 12 hours a day of learning stuff. This is new, a lot of quick information, more than we're used to. It's semifinals. The pressure is up. Yes. And then in the middle of this, I think I was already struggling. Of course, it's 2 dances. We have no time to even learn one dance. So we were in a rut. It wasn't a fun rehearsal because we were just stressed out like you and I.
I think it wasn't that it was fun. I think we were.
It wasn't that it was fun. It was...
No. Sorry, not to interrupt you, but I think if I remember correctly, it was the one time I think because we did travel a lot. You traveled a lot, which meant we would always go out of town, and which was hard because
less rehearsal time.
Flying a lot. Your mind is somewhere else. You get sick really quickly. So I think when we got to week 9. I was happy because we were told hey, Ally's not going to travel. You're in town for a while now. So, and you came in really, really sick.
Oh,
I remember
right.
Will took you to get
an IV
pump in the morning before you had rehearsals. And I was like, babe, listen, if you want to cancel, let's cancel. And you're like, no, we're doing it. So we had a later rehearsal. And I remember seeing you were just this poor girl was just trying to stay up on her 2 feet. You were sick. You weren't getting any of it, but I was just yeah, you got it. That's it. That's it. That's right. And then, I remember we got a knock on the door, and I think for me personally, I knew that I was you were that sick that you were is this right? I'm absolutely. But at the back of my head, I'm oh shit, we gotta we're gonna be all right. No, we're not in trouble, but I just need her confidence back up because she's so sick right now, and I don't want anything to at the end of the day, it's a dance show. Once the nerves set in, on top of you being sick, it would even dominate even more. So I'm just, whatever you're doing, I'm just that's awesome. That's right. You weren't even doing the steps at one point. I was you're crushing it. Great rehearsal. We have time.
Good friend right there. Good partner.
We have time because you're not traveling anywhere. So let's just take it easy and then knock on the door. And then what happens, Als?
We knock on the door and my manager comes in and he says, hey, I have some good news and some bad news. I'm okay, already tired and all that, sick. And then he's the bad news is you're going to have to travel again. I'm oh. But the good news is you're going to Disney World. And then I was yeah. I remember just feeling all this excitement. I felt I was just at a 20 out of a 10 because that's what I wanted. I wanted this special. And then literally seconds after that, you go.
Yay, Disney.
Oh, no. You are so...
I mean, I think I
No. You should tell people how you were. Yep.
That was great. No, but see, so this
He
is week
yelled
9.
at the top of his, and I was like, no! You just bursted my bubble. I remember I was like, I think that's when I turned a little red. Right? Like red as in
At the end of the day, yeah, you kind of went, instead of saying, all right, baby, you just went, bye.
I was like, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Because I was like, but I understood from your point of view. I remember you told me, you're like, I think you're being overworked, and I think that we need more time than we're getting, and this is gonna, interfere. And I was just like, well, this is something I really wanted. I've been telling you about this, and could you have just waited maybe a few minutes to react? Maybe just a few minutes to like get mad, because my bubble was so bursted, and I hate when people burst my bubble. But I totally understood, and the great thing is we had that relationship where we could be real and open with each other, and we would still love each other and come back the next day. And I remember that week, though, it was kind of like there was like tension there. I remember I was kind of giving you a little like ice.
You were, but it wasn't like it's not, your tension is nowhere near like.
Thanks. I was just like, I'm good. Yep. Cool.
It wasn't even that. It was better than that. But
cool.
I was just like, no. The only reason I was angry was because you were sick from the traveling.
You saw it from a different lens, and I totally got that. We were able to talk about it. I was able to tell you my feelings, and you were able to tell me yours. And that was like, that honestly helped. And I feel like that's something that, anyone out there can learn from. Sometimes it is like uncomfortable to talk about your feelings.
Lie.
Really?
No, I'm joking.
I'm like, really? For me?
I'm joking. No.
But at the end of the day, like, it's okay, if you're with your loved ones or your friends and you have a moment where y'all are like, butting heads or not on the same page, or one feels not supported or one feels misunderstood. Like, it's okay to like be, it's okay to be honest and real.
Just be yourself.
Just be yourself.
Just be yourself.
Just be yourself.
No, but
you can, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
No. So even when she cuts me off, she's like, sorry.
But it's possible to like, that's just friendship and life, and you can get over it. And again, like, talking helps so much. Sure, we can be immature, but as long as you talk about it and address your feelings and your thoughts and emotions and why you did what you did or felt what you felt, it helps so much.
So much. And
so much.
There's so much with the show that a lot of people don't see. Like, all the stuff that goes backstage, they just see the pretty dance. They don't see like the hours and hours of like sweat, blood, tears, stress.
And also, by the way, on top of all that, dealing with the personal life, family and loved ones, and, making sure, your loved ones are okay, happy, and things go on, at home. Sometimes you have your moments where, family isn't doing well, or someone's sick, or, like your pet's not feeling well, and it adds to everything else you're going through.
It does. I mean, I remember rehearsing in an airport. We were rehearsing in
Miami,
an airport terminal.
Yeah.
We
have a video of that.
We've done it all.
Mm-hmm. We've done it all. But hey, do what it takes, right? And push yourself. And as crazy as that time was, you're hearing all the stuff that happened. I wouldn't change a thing, because I learned so much. I learned what I was capable of and the limits that I could push myself to. And man, it was just amazing. And I really want to tell people how gifted you are, Sasha.
Oh.
Because I've worked with a lot of choreographers, and they are great. But you are just like, oh my gosh, just another level of talent. And, at the time, I was getting my confidence back with my dancing, but being on Dancing with the Stars kind of opened me up again to be insecure. And you were so great at taking me as I was, with all the rawness, all the scars, and shaping me. And on top of that, you are so, like, your mind, like, I'm in awe of you as a choreographer, because I don't know how you can come up with a dance, not just a dance, but something that is a work of art to people in like minutes.
I'm gonna cry.
How did you How did you get started in dancing? Like, did you always love it or did you accidentally fall into?
I remember as a kid we didn't really dance in Russia.
Yeah, so for those of y'all who don't know, he's a Russian who
Oh,
has an
yeah.
Australian accent.
Who soon? I mean, do I have an Australian accent? Why do I feel
I
like I'm
think you do.
losing my Australian accent?
No, it's
It's
pretty
not
there
good
to
'cause-
me.
Okay, good. Because I went home and they're like, "You sound funny." I went, "What?"
What? Maybe it's a mixture of the
Yeah, I
that
think
and
it's
the
a
British
mixture.
because of Emma.
No, they're like, "You don't sound Australian, but you don't sound American." And the word that
That's-
came out a lot was, "You sound funny." I'm like, "Oh, thanks."
You're like, oh, okay,
So
cool.
good to see you.
Great to see you. Yeah, it's been so long.
Okay, so I started dancing in Australia, but I was born in
Russia. You were born in
Belarus.
Russia, Belarus.
And there was a school there right outside my school that had like a ton of chicks, like a line. And I was pretty young.
You were like, I
Well,
like that school.
I just like the ratio. There was
The
like
ratio?
no guys there. It was the only guy there.
So you were basically started dancing because you're like the chicks.
Well, yeah, I went in there because I was the only guy, so they rotated me with all the girls.
Oh
'Cause-
my god!
And I was like, this is
You're like
freaking
this is
awesome.
You're like, yep, dancer. That's what I want to be.
And then they gave me a partner, like a legit partner
Mm-hmm.
that I had to stick with one. And then we did like competitions, and ever since then, like I loved it.
Wow.
We performed on Broadway, the
Mm.
World Championships. It was so much fun.
Wow.
Got to dance with you.
Aw, that is amazing. So you kind of basically accidentally got into dancing.
I definitely accidentally got into dancing.
What? And who knew? Because you are extraordinary at it,
Aw,
Sasha.
stop
Like,
it.
it's not just like, oh, you went to dancing, you did it was cool. You know, yeah, you did a few plays or music videos. So that, like, to me is just, I love people's stories because you never know how they got started. For me, I always, love to sing. But for you, I just think it's crazy how someone can stumble upon greatness, and you're just incredible. Did you train really hard as a young kid?
Absolutely. Ballroom dancing was such a unique style that
So that was what you studied.
studied 100%. And at a young age, you're taught to dance with a girl. So at a young age, you're taught to be a gentleman straight off. Like ballroom dancing
That's
is
awesome. I wish more schools were like that because the world would be a better place.
dancing was awesome, and I'm really lucky because I don't know where it could have gone real south for me.
Yes.
Because I was a troublemaker.
Oh,
even, yeah.
Saj, is the bad boy in there?
There was, my parents wanted to kill me a few times.
What would you do when you were younger? Things that you
Emma's
can't
gonna
say on
kill
air?
me. Yeah.
Okay.
It was not good.
No judgment.
No, but I'm a different person right now.
Yeah.
Especially because of dancing. I was always training. There was not enough time to do bad things.
And I'm sure it instills in you discipline.
100%. And, when I have kids and everything, like I want.
Which, are you planning?
I just got a second dog. No.
There you go. That's a start.
No, I definitely want to be a dad. That's like, when people say, what is your, I guess, like as a man or a woman, like, what is your goal? My goal, I guess, is to be a good father. That's like my thing. So,
Sasha, I'm like getting the chills. You're gonna
one day, I'm the worst. Like when my little dog, if I take her for a walk and she's not pooping, we're at the vet. I'm like, what's going on? Like, I'm the biggest worry person.
I'm the same with my babies.
Your cats.
Yes.
I love cats.
I'm gonna kill you. He doesn't love cats. He's being sarcastic.
Where are the cats right now?
They're in my house, which is steps away. They're sleeping, and I'm like,
of course
you.
they're sleeping. What else do they do?
They play and they cuddle.
Oh, do
and-
they?
Yes.
Do you take them for walks?
No, but some people do.
Have they scratched you?
Yes, because they're cats, but not in a bad way.
So there's a good way scratch.
Yes, there is. Because they're not being mean. They're just like trying to show you affection, or we're in the middle of playing and they get my finger or something or my leg.
Okay. When you
So,
come home, do they
they're
like run to the
angels.
door and like greet
Yes.
you?
Oh, yes. They do. Ask Will. Ask Will. Ask my friends. Ask Jake. Ask Blanca.
So if you're gone for like
Receipts.
you're gone for a while, that you come home and they're like going crazy up,
Sasha, they get sad.
Okay, we want a video. So
Oh,
somewhere
you have
in
a
this
video.
video,
No,
we'll edit. We'll edit you coming home, and we'll see how the cats react.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
we'll put that in.
Even when I go to the grocery store, Minnie yells at me. She gets mad that I left, and they come and greet me, and Lady Bell and her will stretch, and
I don't believe that.
It's like 100%
I want
the
evidence.
truth.
I want evidence.
I can't wait to prove you wrong.
Okay.
My babies are so cute because I love dogs too. We have a dog in Texas named Zoe. She's our heart and our angel. But for those of you who are close-minded like Sash,
I love cats.
I'm gonna
You
just do
got
this.
your drink.
I'm gonna have like a housewives moment. Just kidding. No, okay. Cats are.
Do you know that Ally, every time she says something that's like funny, she goes, "Just kidding."
Just kidding, guys. Just kidding.
See how many
Sash.
times we can say that today. Just kidding.
If you're closed-minded like Sash, I'm just letting you know, cats are super sweet. They're so loving.
Absolutely.
They're so
Love cats.
tender. They are so sensitive. They know when you're sad. They want to make you even happier. Oh no, it's the truth.
We all know that we should drink more water, but by the time you feel thirsty, it's too late. You're already dehydrated, you can't focus, and you feel tired. Keep feeling your best through maximizing your hydration. Did you know that hydration can be tied to improved mood, better focus and mental clarity, more energy, clearer skin, and more? Water alone does not hydrate you as quickly as drinks with an optimized blend of electrolytes. I don't know about you, but I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping lately. I've tried the sleepy time teas, the gummies, all that, and I'm still spending more of the night tossing and turning than sleeping. That's where Hydrant comes in. Hydrant is a refreshing drink mix powder made with 4 key electrolytes: sodium, potassium, magnesium, and zinc. It's made with real fruit juice powder and no artificial sweeteners or synthetic colors. No nonsense, all science. Hydrant Sleep is a new bedtime mix carefully formulated to promote restful sleep and hydration. Hydrant Sleep includes melatonin, magnesium, L-theanine, GABA, and chamomile to promote restful, high-quality sleep. Plus, it's backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you don't love it, send it back for a full refund. You really need to try it for yourself to see what I'm talking about. It tastes so good and it works. Try Hydrant today and save up to 20% off on your first order. What are you waiting for? We've got a special deal for our listeners to save 20% off your first order, or subscribe and save 30% on your subscription order. Go to drinkhydrant.com/Ally or enter our promo code Ally at checkout. That's drinkhydrant.com/Ally and enter promo code Ally for 20% off your first order. drinkhydrant.com/Ally, ALLY, and enter promo code Ally to save 20%. We thank Hydrant for sponsoring the podcast. Hydrant, where water meets wellness. Y'all, it's beach season, and I like using a razor that lets me feel confident, smooth, and moisturized. Plus, I'm traveling, and I don't want to worry about getting redness or bumps from a random razor from the store. I need a razor that makes shaving uncomplicated and is gentle on my skin, leaving it moisturized, super smooth, and bump-free. The Athena Club razor is hands down the best razor I've ever used. Athena Club's razor has thousands of 5-star reviews and is designed with built-in skin guards and an innovative handle to help prevent razor burn while being gentle on curves. Plus, the razor blade is surrounded by a water-activated serum with shea butter and hyaluronic acid, which is gold for skin care. The best part is the razor kit is only $9 and comes with your choice of handle color, an extra blade head, and a magnetic hook for easy shower storage. Athena Club also has the dreamiest shave foam that's back in stock. Together, the Athena Razor Club and Shave Foam will leave your skin soft, hydrated, and smooth. The Cloud Shave Foam has aloe and oat extract in it and smells incredible. They say it looks like whipped cream and smells like roses, and that's exactly what it's like. It foams up so nicely, and when I use it with my pink Athena razor, my skin feels amazing. Truly, this razor makes shaving feel less of a chore and more like me time. I have my favorite pink razors and shave foam delivered right to my door now. It's so convenient and I don't have to worry about forgetting to pick up my razors or shave foam at the store anymore. They're so easy to order and really affordable. Show your skin you care with the Athena Club Razor Kit. Sign up today and you'll get 20% off your first order. Just go to athenaclub.com and use promo code AllieBrooke. That's ATHENACLUB.com with promo code AllieBrooke. ALLYBROOKE for 20% off.
I mean, the season was so crazy, but like the hardest part I want to say was the semifinals to the finals, when it was like literally the worst case scenario, being in the bottom two with A, my wife, B, James, who's like the nicest guy there.
Oh my
and
gosh.
so talented.
He's like this ethereal being. He's just such a remarkable soul. We were really close on the show.
Yeah.
He would help give me advice, and one of the best pieces of advice that he gave me was no apologies, Ally. You go out there and you be yourself. You dance the way you dance. You shine, and however you choose to shine, no apologies. And that really helped me so much, and even to this day I think no apologies, no apologies. And yeah, that moment, it was, I cannot describe just the pain. Like even right now, I just get that knot in my stomach transporting back to that moment.
Yeah.
It was your wife.
It was my wife. It was James. And not only that, it was James's week. He had a horrible week. He nearly didn't dance the semifinals due to a family issue. And it was just hard. It was hard to process because it was us in the bottom two and we made it and they didn't. And I remember at one point you were like, no. I want to give my position away to James. And I was like, I'm standing there. My wife is crying.
Oh.
James is crying. You're crying.
We're all crying. You were crying.
I was crying. We're all crying. It was, it's crazy. This is just a TV show. This is just a dance show. But people build such strong bonds. Like look at us. This is a year later. And
no, 2 years.
2 years.
Because it was 2019.
Yeah.
And we're in 2021.
2 years later. And it was like, how did that make you feel?
Oh my gosh, Sasha. It was one of the worst moments for me because, I felt that I had excelled so much. It was a personal journey. You helped to make me feel like I could dance. And so did the judges, by the way. I want to shout out Carrie Ann and Bruno, Len, and also Tom. Like, Tom was like an uncle to me. And I had felt like, wow, like, I feel like maybe I deserve to be here because I've seen my growth and my improvement, and I hope I can make it to the finals. And, as the contestants dwindled down, and it was James, Kel, and I, and they're about to call, I will never forget, I just had this nauseating feeling, and I was like, please, dear God, there's no way we had already been the bottom two twice. And I'm like, there's no way there's a third, and especially the way we performed tonight, we got all 10s. And then they said, Kel, you're on to the next. You're on to the finals. And I still get the shivers. It was James and I at the bottom, and I had
horrible.
felt all these emotions. It was horrible. And especially the week he had, the devastation of losing a baby and him having the strength to still go on the show and perform and dance. And it just did not make sense. I'm like, this does not make sense that he's not through. There's no way. I know America is rooting for him and voted for him. And it's just a bunch of mixed emotions, being against him, being against Emma. And then I thought, oh, I'm definitely, not going to the finals because they're, of course, going to choose him. One, after the way he danced amazingly as always. He was like the one to watch during the season because he always performed beautifully. And then also too, for the situation that happened with him and his family.
Yeah.
And so I was prepared, like, man, I'm devastated, but it's been an amazing ride. And I remember telling you, like, hey, it's gonna be okay, like, I'm proud of us. And we were crying. And then the judges started voting to save me, and I was like, what? Like, this does not feel right to me. It's not right. He should be going through over me. I mean, I knew that you had worked hard and you had transformed me, but I thought that situation, like, he should have gone through, and then they didn't. And then I just thought that was so unfair. And then I remember hearing someone at the top being like, what? Like, when they saved us. And I just felt like the whole, like, this ton of bricks, just like this whole, like, the world fell on me. I just felt all this pain and this anger that he wasn't going through, and this sorrow for him, and anger that why didn't y'all save him? And also anger, why am I in this position? I worked hard. I thought you're supposed to work hard and then you get rewarded, and life doesn't happen like that, And then also I was angry for you because I'm like, wait, Sasha hasn't won.
Still haven't won.
Okay, that's a whole nother situation.
No, but like...
No, but I'm sorry, not to cut you off, but I was so... All these emotions. Sasha has never won. He deserves a Mirror Ball trophy so much. And Sasha has transformed me. And we're in the bottom 2-3 times. Like, all of these things is a lot for one person to take on. And I know you felt that too. And then it was your wife. It was all these things. Like, basically the most horrendous situations you can think of were all there. And it tore me apart. It
was definitely hard. And, coming home.
So hard.
And it's hard to enjoy, it was hard to enjoy you being in the final, because at the same time, James wasn't in the final, my wife wasn't in the final, and it was just...
I still am mad about that.
It was just hard.
And I'm sorry, but I'm still mad about that. I still think he should have been in the finals.
Oh, definitely. He did. He's such a great dancer, and a great person. And I speak to him. I want to say, like, we chat a good, like, once or twice every 2 weeks or something.
That's
so
awesome.
Kimberly's been great. His wife, we talk a lot.
She is like...
She's a healer, and she's incredible. But anyway, that was a tough week. But then, I guess, to look at the light at the end of the tunnel, you came out and we did an insane freestyle. And I remember just saying, no matter what happens, like, that freestyle to me was awesome. We had everyone dancing around us, having fun. The rehearsals were great. It was just, it was such a nice feeling.
Yes. Nice feeling. I'm going to go back just a little bit.
Go back a little bit.
I just remember, like, after the show, I wanted to quit. Did I ever talk to you about that? Did I ever say, like, I want to quit? This is not... I'm going to give this to James. I don't want to be here.
I remember, yeah.
I was done. It was such an emotional punching bag for me. And then on top of that, I got a lot of hate because the judges saved me. And I think maybe you did too. Oh, I remember you responded to one of the people, or a few of them, because you were trying to defend your work as well. And, like, our
I was defending.
work.
I feel like I was defending you more because
Thanks.
I know how much hours and how hard it is to train, and I just don't get, there's people out there that get online and I don't know if it makes them feel better. If it does, then, good luck to them. If it makes them feel better about saying something negative, hoping that that person would see. But at what point do you go, okay, what is your intention here? So you're going to say, I'm going to say something negative about this person. Hopefully he sees it. And then what? So it's, it's one of those things when there are people out there doing negative, comments or messaging. just think before you message on, what effect you're going to have on the person you're messaging, or how, instead of saying something negative, why don't you do something positive?
Yeah.
And that would change your day, because I think,
Yeah.
if you do one thing a day that makes someone smile, then you're going to be a happier person.
Exactly.
If you're constantly just, throwing out like negative energy, negative comments to someone who's working super hard, and at the end of the day, the other person on the other side is just really sitting there doing nothing and just writing negative comments to people, you'll feel a lot happier if you write positive comments to make people succeed, and not try make them, not attempt their goal.
No, you're absolutely right, and you don't understand how much that could destroy someone. For me, that destroyed me, and it took me back to the really bad space when I was after X Factor. My audition aired, and I got so much hate there, and that tore me apart. And then also brought back a lot of memories of getting online hate for, like, my body or my dancing in Fifth Harmony. And there was it was just so much negativity. And I just felt like, man, I can't take this. And I really talked to my management, and I talked to my parents too about, like, Mom and Dad, I don't want to be here. To me, it's not fair. I want to give my spot to James. And I ended up talking to him and saying, I want to give this to you. We had a beautiful one-on-one moment in the trailer, and he was James. Such a beautiful soul. And it was just like, Ally, you deserve to be here, and no apologies. And he's like, we're going to be rooting for you every step of the way, and you're so sweet to do this. But no, he's like, what did he say? It's in my book. But he said,
I haven't read it yet. You never gave me one.
Oh, we have to address that in a minute. But he just basically told me, he's like, no, Ally, no apologies. Go kick ass. And I'm like, wow, thank you. And his sweet daughter was there to, to.
Yeah, his daughter was crying, and
Olivia.
it was.
And anyway, he was like, hey, he had a twinkle in his eye, and he was like, hey, Olivia, who is your favorite besides me? And she's like, Ally. And I'm like, right there. It just it warmed my heart, and it gave me that almost validation and just encouragement to continue on. And it was so rough the next few days. I was not happy. I wasn't enjoying anything. I was in a negative space. I was not myself, because I just felt so bad for being there. And I obviously, getting that hate does something to your mind. It poisons it, and it just brings you so much pain and sadness and this heaviness. But then, I remembered what James told me, and I dug deep. And as sad as I was, and I also was just like, why is this happening to me? Like, this is not how I planned things. This is not, fair, blah, blah, blah. I dug deep, and I just felt all that positivity. And then also I started to get so much love online, and love from you, of course, and love from all the contestants and all the crew and cast and Tom. And I just honed into that and said, let's go. I'm going to enjoy every last second of this beautiful journey, and especially with you. And you helped me too.
Yeah.
To see that sun in that moment. And then I remember you played me that conga remix that you created. Didn't you literally create it? That
was a good one, yeah.
And bam, that was just changed it all. The light switch came on, and that tiger in me was there, and there was no stopping me. And we did Proud Mary again, and then we did conga, and that was one of the most liberating dances and just moments of my life.
And you did it on tour.
Yeah, I did. I ended up taking that.
I saw videos. I was like, yes.
I went on my very first solo tour called the Time to Shine Tour. And I actually got that name because our team was called Team Time to Shine. I was inspired by that. And also it was really my time to shine on my own, as a solo artist. And I did that dance. And it was so funny because my dancer, Jose, he had to learn it, but he is a beast in himself.
I saw. He was great.
And oh my gosh, Jose is a superstar. And he'll learn anything in minutes. He's been with everyone. Brittany, J-Lo, Janet, like he's the most humble. Oh, I love you. He's the most humble guy as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so anyways, he learned it so quickly. And of course, no one's going to ever come close to you or compare to you, but he did a phenomenal job. And we shined for those, few dates that we had before, the pandemic hit. But I was so happy to show that to my fans. And thank you for giving me that gift of confidence, Sasha.
Of course.
You're just like so insanely talented, and you're such a sweet person, and you're so hilarious. You're so giving with your time and with your energy. I mean, you're here with me tonight. And I just want people to know, the audience to know that out there about him. If you didn't already, he's just such an awesome human being. And thank you for really changing my life, because ever since then, there's such a change in me and my confidence.
That's the best.
I know I can dance, and I know I can kill it, destroy it on that stage.
Mic drop.
Thank you. Mic drop.
Mic drop. But you know what? What about on a serious note, right?
Aren't we on a serious note?
This bad boy right here.
Oh my gosh.
This bad boy right here.
So I have a story to tell with that. Which is this book. A story to tell. Good job. I see what you did there, Sasha.
You see that?
Yes. Okay, I was filming my movie in the fall, and I was just coming out with my book, and I sent it to some people, and especially, to Sasha. I had written this really emotional letter, personalized letter, just telling you thank you for how you changed my confidence, changed my life, and blessed me and my family, and how important you were to me, and all those fun things. And I had also written inside the book, and I sent it to you. Well, he still hasn't gotten it, and it's
never got
6
it.
months later. You don't understand how pissed I was, and I still am. At what was it, Will? Was it UPS or FedEx? UPS. I know you got a lot going on, so I don't want to crap on you too hard or get mad at you too hard. But where's his book?
That's all right. I'll take this one, and whatever
letter,
name this is, that's like kind of spelled weird.
That's for Sarah, and that is not for
Sarah,
you.
Sasha,
and I'm so
same
sorry.
thing. I'm taking this book after the interview,
I'm
bailing.
I am so sad, because that really was like a heartfelt letter. And actually, I think a lot of people didn't get theirs, so I'm so sorry.
I doubt it.
No, I'm so mad at that, but what can you do?
I mean,
someone out there is having a really nice card and a personalized book from me.
Have you ever just looking through some of these pictures, have you ever pinched yourself of what a life so far that you have had? It is incredible. You're standing here with Dwayne Johnson.
Dude, I love him. Hashtag inspiration.
You've written your own book. You're in one of the biggest girl bands there is that still play your music on the radio. You're your own soloist now. You've done a movie. What is there that Ally Brooke has not done?
Well, thank you. To answer your question, yes. I pinch myself every day, especially this moment in time. Yeah, see? Look, everyone has a story. Everyone has a journey. I've been through a lot. And to be where I am now, I mean, I have my own podcast. Did you know I tried to have my own 3 years ago, but I didn't go through with it?
Now you're doing it.
Isn't that crazy?
That's insane.
And just everything I've been through, everything I lived through, having my dreams come true, and also doing it with people that I love. I have an amazing team behind me.
You do.
Just wonderful friends who I can lean on at any hour, and they can lean on me too. And just the love that I feel from my fans, from people like you. I mean, having the Dancing with the Stars experience, you see everything in my book, all the photos, and it's only just begun. It's just something that I am so grateful for.
Mm.
And I am so beyond excited for what's to come because a lot is to come.
So I've said this. Now I've turned into the.
Yeah.
But so I've said this. You've written a book, you've done a movie, you've been on Dancing with the Stars, you've had your own tour, you're a soloist, you're part of a humongous iconic girl band. What is next for Ally Brooke?
A lot is next. I love to surprise my fans. So I'm going to keep some things a secret. I love to just drop stuff on them.
Just drop them.
Drop it, babe.
But give us a teaser.
So much more new music.
She's going to kill me.
So much. No, this is awesome. So much more new music. Obviously the podcast. And I've got a few other tricks up my sleeve. But I'm always working.
All right, I got one. Who would be your, besides me, who would be your dream guest on your show?
Oh my gosh. Everyone from Justin Timberlake to Bruno Mars to
Let's make
Mark
it happen.
Anthony.
Let's make it happen. Mark Anthony
Yeah,
would be
put it out
great.
there.
What
he
about
actually was on X Factor. He helped to put us together. He saw us perform for the very first time. It was
That's
crazy.
pretty epic.
It was pretty friggin'.
I mean, JLo's mum was in the audience. We spoke to her a few times.
She's so sweet. Guadalupe. Oh my gosh. She's so sweet to support me and to love on me and, to just like care for me and pray. She's such a special human. God bless her. God bless you. If you're
God
watching,
bless you.
thank you. I have a lot of good souls around me. I'm so thankful. I really am.
Is that plant real?
Does that? No. You know what? It's funny because that reminds me, we had something like that growing up.
I got that from Home Goods. Is that from Home Goods?
I don't know. I didn't
pretty
get
sure
it.
it is.
The funny thing is, I don't like plants. Like
What?
that. I don't like those. No, I love flowers.
Those are fake. Too.
But that goes well with the wall.
Those
so.
are fake too.
No, it's real. Oh, it's fake. Oh,
Ah.
well. It can look real. It can look real, guys. It's all an
I'm
illusion.
a test pilot, so
It's Hollywood, baby. It's
the
all an
next
illusion.
guest will have real plants.
The next guest will have real plants. Sash, okay, I love me some games.
Games.
So-
We're gonna do games.
We got-
Let's do
We're
it.
gonna play games.
I'm a gamer. Let's go.
And I know
what do we got?
you're a gamer. It's time for game time. Are you ready?
Born ready. What do we got?
Always, babe. Okay, so it's pop culture quiz.
Best at this.
Okay, we will put you to
Here
the
we go.
test.
Let's go.
All right.
Talk to
so,
me.
which bird is featured on the sriracha sauce bottle? A rooster, B a peacock, C a hen, or D an ostrich? And folks, you have time to submit your
I
answers
don't
now.
like spicy food, so sriracha. Give me them again.
Oh.
Give me them again.
I get it.
No, it's okay. Give me them again. I got you.
Does something to your stomach? A rooster, B peacock, C hen, or D
I'm
ostrich?
gonna do rooster.
Ah, good job! Yeah, it is a rooster.
Here we go. And I don't even eat spicy food.
Okay, in the world of online dating, what is flexting? A, flirting, B, lying, C, stalking, whoa, or D, cheating?
Flexing.
Submit your answers
I mean,
now, guys.
I have always been in a relationship, so I want to say it's the last one.
D, cheating?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my friend. It is A, flirting. Flexting is flirting.
Flexting.
Flex to me now, guys.
Oh, I
Just
knew
kidding.
that. Flexing.
Flexting.
So how do you flexing?
No,
You text it?
flexting. It's like texting, but flexting.
Okay.
We're gonna flex.
I was
tonight.
gonna say that the first time. Here we go.
Okay. All right. Question
One
number
out of two.
1 out of 2. That's a good start. Question 3. Who is the lead singer of The Killers? A, Brandon Flowers, B, Tom Chaplin, C, Zach Wilde, or D, Chris Martin?
C.
Sorry, my pal. Nope. A, Brandon Flowers. And Brandon is my brother's name.
Where?
so you
Okay,
know.
go. We need movie ones.
Okay, let me try to find a movie one.
Okay, go.
Ooh, nope.
Just pick one.
Okay, I want
got
one
you.
that I think you can get.
Oh, thanks. I got
So I'll make
this.
it real easy.
Come on.
Okay,
One
cool.
out of 3.
All right, 1 out of 3. That's not bad.
I only got 2 wrong.
Oh, I got this one. Should be so easy.
Okay, go.
I hope it's not a movie though.
Okay.
What is Musically? A lyric catalog. B, a composing app. C, a social network. Or D, a streaming service. What is Musically?
Musically.
Musically.
It's an app.
But app's not in the answers.
Okay, so go. Tell me.
Lyric catalog. Composing app. Social
Composing
network.
app. Wait.
Sorry,
What
nope.
is it?
You
Give me
got
these.
tricked.
Give me these.
You got tricked. It's C, a social network.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Dang, that's how
Wow. See, this is what you should have given me.
many- Which one?
Which movie franchise celebrated its 40th anniversary in
Ooh.
2002?
Movie franchise. Okay. You're supposed
Is
to
it
give
A?
me the answers.
Friday the 13th. Is it B, James Bond? Is it C, Star Trek? Or is it D, Star Wars?
Okay, 2000s. Ooh, it's either a toss up between Star Trek
It's
or
so
Star
easy.
Wars. Is it
So easy.
Star Wars?
Wrong.
Dang it, Star Trek.
Wrong. James Bond.
What?
Yeah.
40th anniversary in
Yeah,
2000?
don't you
Oh, duh,
remember?
the 60s. Darn it.
You didn't
Guys,
even
I knew that
You
one.
didn't even get the first one right, and I did. Okay, what kind of musician does the Sasquatch Music Festival showcase? A,
Sasquatch.
guitarists. B, women. C, drummers. D, songwriters.
What?
You're an artist.
Okay, first of all, I've
Shit.
never heard of the Sasquatch Festival. I'm just going to take a stab at it. D?
Yeah?
Oh, ha ha!
Yeah,
Come on, my friend.
songwriters. She got that right. That's the first
I may
one she
not have
got
heard
right.
it, but I've got those artist instincts.
Who played Andy Clark in the 1985 movie The Breakfast Club? Ooh,
Oh, come on.
genius. Have you seen The Breakfast Club?
Duh. Don't
So
you
I
forget about me.
so I didn't even have to tell you them. Like, you would know who played him then.
Okay. Andy. Oh, wait, Andy. Which one's Andy? It's either,
Is it
My-
James Spader?
Mhm.
Matthew Broderick?
Nope.
Jude Nelson?
Uh-huh.
Emilio Estevez?
Dang it, Andy. I'm pretty sure Andy was played by Emilio.
Final answer. Lock it in.
Andy. Yes, final answer.
Which is what?
Emilio.
Yes.
Woo! Come on.
There it is.
Come on, 2.
Last one.
4,
Last one.
3.
Which item on the McDonald's menu was developed for Catholics to eat on Friday?
On Friday. Get it? Okay. Because Friday.
Yeah, I get it.
Sorry. I'm just going to go melt.
Is it A, apple pie?
Mm.
Is it B, fillet o fish?
Filet, not filet.
Fillet o fish. We say fillet o fish. We say fillet. You say fillet?
Fill it up.
How do you spell it?
Filet. It's called filet here in America.
It's fillet.
But I like the way you say it.
C, a
Fill it
Big
up.
Mac.
Fill it up with fish.
Or D, a cheeseburger.
Come on, filet of fish.
Fillet o fish.
Woo, is that right?
That's disgusting. Whoever gets a fillet o fish at McDonald's,
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, that
You
just
know-
sounds like...
Oh, my dad does. So you just
Where
called
would
out
they
my
go-
dad
where
thinks. You
would they
just
catch
insulted
that-
my dad thinks he's
Where
going
would
to
they
burn
catch that fish?
our...
In which year was the
Performances.
first iPod released? Was it A, 2000, B, 2002, C, 2003, or D, 2001?
Dang it. I had the first iPod and I still have it. Oh, I'm
How
gonna
old are you
say-
and what year was it?
I was probably, 9 or 10? This is tough. I would say final answer 2003.
Wrong.
Ah, 2001.
Yes.
Dang it! I should go. Oh my God.
These are good.
They're good, right? Come on.
One more.
You were throwing shade at my game earlier.
One more. Here we go. Ready?
But look at
you
now, boo.
Which company uses the slogan "Think Different"?
Joe Mama. Think differently. My mom.
Is it A, Sony? Is it B, Samsung? Is it C, Apple? Is it D, GoPro?
Think differently? I don't know. GoPro?
Nope.
Sony.
Nope.
Dang. Microsoft.
Microsoft wasn't on there.
Oh. What was the last one?
Samsung.
Ah, Samsung.
It was It's Apple.
Sorry about that. Oh, it was Apple?
Yeah.
Apple's think differently? They must have changed their logo recently.
What does it say that the answer is? The circle or the long letter?
The long letter.
Oh, yeah. Apple.
Okay.
Then why is there a circle there?
You know what? I don't know.
Okay.
But
Last one.
say la vie. Okay. This
Last
is fun,
one,
right?
and then we got to wrap it up, right?
Woo, wrap it up.
Here it is, the final one. Who wrote a memoir entitled
Finding Your Harmony.
My
kidding.
Bookie Wook?
What? My bookie walk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it A?
It's memorable.
Have a look at, feel out the...
Have a look? Okay, let me
No.
have a look.
Feel out the scenario, like the
Oh,
common
okay,
thread
okay.
here. Ready?
I'm gonna...
Russell Brand for A.
Oh, okay.
B, Ricky Gervais.
Nice.
C, Eddie Lazard.
Okay.
Or D, John Cleese.
Bookie walk. Gosh, it's either between Gervaises. Is that how you say his name? Gervaises? Ricky Gervaises? Or
I don't know. We talked
the first one. Drew. It's however you want.
Go on.
The first or the second. Bookie walk, you said.
Bookie Wook.
Bookie walk. Man, this is a toss-up.
If you guys know this at home, good luck to you.
Phone. Can I phone a friend?
Yeah, call a friend.
Okay. Friend, anybody out there? I'm just going to throw this for a loop. A. Woo! Russell Brand.
Russell Brand.
Come on, guys. Come on.
That was
I don't
pretty
want to
good.
say I won, but
I let you win.
You
It's your
know.
show, you know. It's how it goes. I
Sure.
want to be back here, so I let you win.
okay, sounds good to me. Sash, thank you so much for being here. I love you. You are a friend for life. And although we can't shine on the stage right now, time to shine. We'll shine again one day. And I love you so much. We'll forever shine in our hearts.
Yes,
Thank you so much again.
of course.
Okay, guys, make sure to give him lots and lots and lots of love. Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much. See, this we laugh 24/7. But
24/7.
thank you so much for this book. I finally have got this. I'm going to read this
give
at
you
home.
a proper one, my friend.
I need a proper message. I don't want a book that says to Sarah and it's like
somebody else.
spelled wrong, so I know that that's like scribbled in. But seriously, thank you so much for having me. And
I love you.
I haven't seen you in like a year. And like when you walked in and I saw you for the first time, it literally felt like I saw you yesterday.
It really did. Same here. It's like I was back in the studio and we're going to work again on another dance. Nope.
Conga too. Here
Oh
it
my
comes.
gosh. Conga 2.0. I love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's the Ally Brooke Show.